What's going on, people? Anything goes, and something very different. Spreading our wings, trying something new. Before we get into this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video. If you give it a thumbs down, I'm coming to your house. I'm gonna find you.
We don't need to. We could just send these.
True, yeah. Make sure you comment down below. Let us know what you think. Yeah,
I think you should.
Today,
introduce it.
Like we usually do like the podcast and music reactions, but like I said, we're gonna spread our wings and we're gonna start doing like trailers, like sports videos. Like there was a naughty knockout in the UFC last night. Yeah, and this is something very different. I personally watch these videos just because, I don't know, they're just, when you're chilling, you just have them kind of videos you watch and you find interesting in it.
It's called a YouTube hole.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Get into the...
Like, you don't even know how you started watching them. Like, if you think back to explain it, you couldn't tell someone.
No, I don't know how I started watching these videos, but now I do. This is from a very well-known channel called Nuke's Top 5, and he does a lot of these videos. It's basically 5 ghost videos or paranormal videos. Real life, not like jump scare, not like anything like that. These are alleged ghosts, and we're just gonna react to them, see if we think they're real, see if we think they're faked.
Thumbs up or like it, or we'll send them around your
Yeah, what, the ghosts?
Yeah.
What ghosts you know?
Billy.
Personally, I'm gonna get this out there on our first ghost reaction. I don't think ghosts are real.
That's probably why you enjoy watching this shit.
Partly, yeah, because I like to be challenged, innit? And some of the things you're like,
Disclaimer: I don't agree with him, and
yeah, no,
don't.
I like to be challenged.
Don't fuck with the paranormal. Do not do it. Yeah, because everything will be going correct and right, and suddenly,
I'm not gonna.
The salt that you left on the table was in the cupboard.
Yeah. I'm not.
And that isn't dementia.
I'm not fucking with it. I'm just saying, I like to be challenged, and I like to see the things where it's like, yeah, how did they do that? Like I've watched some of these, and I'm not gonna lie, you're like, that's dumb. That's dumb. But some of them you're like, right. And this is like one of them. This isn't his most recent. I'll put a link down to his channel down below. This is just one of the ones I haven't seen. So should we get into it?
I don't even know what I'm about to watch, but yeah, let's do this.
You want a blankie? You want a water bottle before?
I mean, we're gonna pause and edit my facials and expressions. So it's fine. my actual reaction ain't gonna be on this.
We're ready, man. You ready?
Nope.
Spooky times. Oh, it's October as well. It's Halloween month. Happy Halloween.
Good idea.
Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Wait, I was gonna say, yeah, I don't think ghosts are real, but sometimes I watch this at home on my own, and sometimes I do go like that. Sometimes I'll be in my room, and sometimes like,
who just touched me?
You know, like I sit facing my window, innit? And sometimes I'll catch reflections in the window, and I'll be like,
what was that? Do you know? It's when you see something, but you don't know what you just saw, and it's always when it's usually glass or a reflection of some kind, and yeah.
But my mind goes to, I'll see myself moving in the corner of my eye in a reflection, and my mind says the ring girl standing behind you now. That's what my mind goes to, innit? So.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Strange brew. Popular YouTube ghost hunting team Twin Paranormal are invited to investigate the allegedly haunted Cutthroat Brewing Company in Markleyville, California.
It's called Cutthroat. Let's just start here. It's called Cutthroat. Why are you visiting it? I don't care how haunted.
It's another paranormal channel, isn't it?
No, not you.
I will say any channels that he uses, I'll also link them down below. You have to give people their credit.
I'm not asking you why you're watching it. I'm asking them why they're fucking going to a place called Cutthroat.
People that do this
are
weird.
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
But let's see.
Originally built in 1862, the building has been through many changes over the last 158 years. The structure has served as a hotel, a bar, a restaurant, and for a time, even as a temporary doctor's office and morgue.
Is it?
Through the years, owners, employees, and visitors to the Cutthroat Brewing Company have frequently witnessed terrifying paranormal activity. They say that bottles and chairs in the bar sometimes just move on their own.
What did I say?
No.
The salt goes from the table to the cupboard, bruv. If you sit there and don't put no respect on these goddamn mofos, they just sit there and be like, I'm bored, let me fuck around with you. And then you don't know. You don't know what to think.
Yeah, doctors and a morgue. I wonder why it's haunted.
Isn't it?
Many have seen and heard the dark apparition of a woman wearing heels pacing back and forth in front of the windows on the
Babes,
second
yeah?
floor.
That Babes.
Man does not have any time to be hearing at any point of in anything. Cool.
Some have spotted the menacing figure of a man standing behind the restaurant's bar. Once, a grandmother brought her very young granddaughter along with her to visit a friend who worked at the Cutthroat. When they reached the upper floor of the building, the toddler seemed to start playing with a child who just wasn't there.
Bye.
Laughing and talking to this invisible child.
Why?
The little girl kept calling out the name Sophie over and over while playing. The grandmother said that she didn't know anyone named Sophie, and she didn't know where the child could have even heard that name.
I would throw my kid in the
Twin
bin.
Paranormal team Ryan, River, Wyatt, and Nick are staying at the Cutthroat Brewing Company overnight to try to capture some of the location's intense paranormal activity. They decide to place a ball at the top of the staircase to potentially trigger the spirit named, quote, Sophie, to play with it or move it.
As soon as we got here, we wanted to do a quick little test. I had mentioned to Wyatt that I wanted to put a ball at the top of the stairs just to see what would happen. And literally, we have the clip. Did anybody hear that step right there? I had heard it say left, and then I heard like a footstep right here. Literally right here. The ball! The ball! The ball! Thank you. It's going. Thank you. It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you.
Are you up there?
And if you're thinking that the ball placed on the step's edge was just bound to fall anyway, well, it should be noted that Ryan did tests to make sure that the ball wouldn't just fall over on its own.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Blue tack.
So they try the ball test again.
We hear you upstairs. Use your energy. Kick that ball. Or you can... Sorry.
Screamed.
Don't. Everybody's gonna make fun of me for that one. I'm sorry, it just really scared me because it caught me off guard. It really did.
Oh, you fuck with ghosts and they caught you off guard.
He actually...
The
Yeah.
team gathers their courage and asks the spirits that haunt the Cutthroat Brewing Company some questions using a modified spirit box. They get some very strange
The
answers,
fuck is that?
but what they don't
Obviously, I watch ghost stuff in it. Spirit box is basically... It sweeps like radio frequencies.
Yeah.
And it sweeps them like fast, but like they say like ghosts can communicate through it. And if you hear like a sentence over all these different frequencies,
Oh, it's them
they say
communicating.
it's more ghost. They say.
know is that one of their stationary cameras captures something truly chilling.
Who's here with us tonight?
Did you see anything?
As we were asking our questions towards the front of the building, one of our night vision cameras pointing towards the back door had picked up what looks like a man coming in through the back gate into the building. If you look close, this man-like figure starts to form his body and then his head right after. Then he turns his head facing our direction before exiting out the back door.
So, what do you think? Did the ghost of a child named Sophie roll the ball down the stairs? Could the strange figure be the spirit of the man people claim to have seen behind the bar? And if not, just who or what is this? You can watch the all-new Part 2 of the Cutthroat Brewing Company investigation over on the Twin Paranormal YouTube channel. The John Lowe murder.
Pack it in! Why? What?
That one seems a bit.
Mine out.
That one seems a bit silly to me. I'm not gonna lie.
I drew the 9 out.
What do you think of that one? The ball, I think, was whatever.
The ball's questionable. That I don't feel like that's a fair test because of what it is. Like if the ball started at the back wall and something moved it from the back wall, I feel like that's more of a better test. But that, like, they capture not just these shows or what you're watching there, but you can always capture like the figure of people and places when they say they've been people see that shit all the time. It's not something you can explain. Well, it's not something you can explain without ending up at a mental home.
The guy at the back chilling.
That's a mad thing still. I don't know what he's on. He's just fucking it. Bruv, some of these men have nothing. They ain't got nothing to do, bruv. What do you want them to do?
What do you mean? They're ghosts. They can do what they want.
The only questions I have for things like ghosts is like, alright, cool. Whether it's real or it's not real, what was he doing?
He was in the bar, innit?
John will go get a drink.
Yeah, getting a drink, obviously. Come on. This one's called Murder House, so we'll see what this one is.
House. In 2014,
Very
82-year-old dog breeder John Lowe's mind just seemed to snap one night. In a fit of rage, he tragically ended the lives of his 66-year-old girlfriend, Christine Lee, and her daughter, Lucy, at his family home in Surrey, England. Lucy was somehow able to call the authorities moments before she lost her life.
Didn't hear about
and
this.
John Lowe was arrested for his crimes shortly thereafter. The sudden, strange, and brutal act shocked the entire country. Since the tragedy, the house has been left completely abandoned. Paranormal investigator Simon from the YouTube channel Ghost Raiders went to what locals now call the, quote, John Lowe murder house. His intent was to try to make contact with the spirits of the victims who are still believed to haunt the scene of the crime. Together with YouTube ghost hunters Proving Demons, they try to communicate with Christine and her daughter Lucy using a spirit box. Their questions get some very strange and eerily accurate responses.
Hey, ghost hunters all look the same. All of them.
Is Lucy here? If Lucy is also here, can you say Lucy?
Whoa, that was instant and clear. Lucy is with us.
Are you here in this room with us, yes or no?
The shocking spirit box replies seem to acknowledge that Lucy and her mother might be trying to make contact with the paranormal investigators. But things get even stranger when Olivia from Proving Demons
why is the ghost contacting them like Bumblebee?
Something touching her back.
That's what it is, yeah. That's what it is.
Hold on now.
Could it be a car on the road?
It sounded
Just
behind
grab
me.
my back.
No, I didn't grab your back. What? Video?
No, seriously, did you just grab my back?
I swear.
No,
I swear I
Like,
didn't touch you.
that was hard.
Andrew was
I
holding,
didn't touch you?
Andrew was holding with the hand that he would grab you back. The camera.
And my other hand's in my
It was
pocket.
in his pocket. There was nothing that he could have grabbed his back.
Naughty
with.
Andrew.
My jacket was halfway up my back. Something just pulled it.
Did you see it? Right before Olivia says something grabbed her back, a small light enveloped by a strange translucent mist seems to rise up and away from her.
Oh yeah.
This bizarre light or mist was not even noticed by any of the explorers.
Hold on now.
Could it be a car on the road?
It sounded
Just grab
behind
my
me.
back.
No, I didn't grab your
Did
back.
someone just say, could it be a car on the road?
I think they were talking about something else.
Keen-eyed YouTube viewers pointed out the very strange phenomenon. Now, I have to say that this clip is one of the more compelling pieces of paranormal footage that I've seen, because being able to fake this mist, time it perfectly, and then this very real reaction from Olivia when she says her back is touched, well, it all seems very hard to fake. But of course, I could be wrong. Let me know what you think. Before we move on to the next
No,
video,
man
if you
needs
see
more, bro.
anything that you think should be included in the top 5.
What
Nah.
did you think of that one?
Fuck off.
What?
Straight fuck off.
What? No.
Get the fuck out of
You
here.
think the first one was more real than that?
Yeah.
Why?
Go, 'cause than that.
You see the ghost?
I mean, in general, yeah, like, the only question I have to put out there is, if something like that happens, what's your reaction? And I don't mean your initial reaction, because obviously you're going to be like, you touched me, and I'm like, no, I didn't. And your brain's going to go, he's chatting shit. And no matter what I say, you're just going to think I'm lying. Now, if you're by yourself and that happens, you either have to acknowledge...
Also, not going to be in that situation.
Oh yeah, of course not.
Because even if I don't believe it, I'm not going to stand in a murder house in the dark. I'm not doing that also. So no ghost will be tapping me on the back. And now I've said that out loud. I'm gonna go home tonight, get in bed, and someone's gonna start tickling my feet or something.
And then you started dribbling. Listen, now look, on a serious note, don't fuck with ghosts. That's it.
Contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The hills have eyes. Amr from the popular YouTube channel Amr/3AMR travels to the site of several abandoned buildings in the middle of nowhere in Saudi Arabia. Amr believes that the site he's exploring has been used to perform occult rituals and is a place used by witches. As soon as he starts exploring, he begins to feel uncomfortable, and with good reason.
I wonder why.
It seems like he's not alone.
Did you see that?
There. I'm sorry, we need to go back because you asked me if I saw that, and the whole time...
They will replay
He's
it.
not
Okay.
They
alone.
will replay
But
it.
wait, if you look at the screen when that happens, look, you're like, did I see that? He stares at it for time.
Why would you do this on your own?
I was just about to say that.
Stop spinning like that.
والله مكان يطمن في فراش
Obviously.
كتيم في اسلاك شائكه هنا بعد بسم الله.
Look, that's his bed, bro.
Someone or something with glowing eyes seems to be staring at Amr from inside one of the buildings. When he runs over, no one there. He searches through the entire building but finds
There's a window. He jumped out. innit?
The figure with glowing eyes seems to have mysteriously disappeared without a sound. Amr continues on to one of the other creepy buildings, but he still feels like he's being watched.
Why the fuck would you do this by yourself?
وش ذا؟
YouTube don't pay you enough for this.
في شيء يتحرك هناك.
Nobody pays you enough for all this. Jeff Bezos
What's
don't pay you
moving?
enough.
بسم الله.
I can't quite see.
تشوفون بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وشو هذا؟ لك اللمبه
Is
بس.
it another one in the
بسم
window?
الله. بسم الله. ما ادري وشو.
There's something in that window, isn't it?
Yeah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
If it books it,
بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
why are you running?
بسم الله. بسم الله.
This guy is on crack.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
No, it's bare dark in there.
بسم الله. كان في شيء موقف.
So why are you chasing it?
تهيأ لي. بسم الله. اللي كان هناك بنفس المكان اللي قبل شوي جاي هنا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. احس في احد هنا. هذه فتحة قبل شوي جيت معها. بسم الله. بسم الله. في شيء يتحرك.
This whole
بسم الله.
camera
في صوت احد.
angle is
صوت احد يمشي. في صوت احد يمشي. في صوت احد يمشي. والله يسمع صوت احد يمشي.
what would you? Ugh. I'm just expecting a jump
Yeah,
scare.
100%.
I'm just expecting it.
ما ادري انت هيأ لي وشوف شيء يعكس النور.
Your mind is different.
شيء غريب مرة.
Not right.
خلنا نسمع شوي.
Again, a figure with glowing eyes seems to be staring at him, this time from one of the windows of a building further away. And again he charges toward the building, and again he finds nothing. Things now begin to take a darkly sinister turn, as it seems the strange shadow figures are all around him.
It's not over.
بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله. في صوت هنا. وين اكتب؟
Go on again!
All the way home.
بسم الله.
No one can get me, I'm gone! Go on again!
في صوت هناك. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Amr starts to hear terrifying sounds from all directions. He decides to just get out of there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think these bizarre dark figures could be? Is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Sick
You
hoax.
decide. Just around the corner.
All I'm gonna say is what I noticed about not the first one. The first one's kind of bait and a bit ugh. But the second one, did you see what it looked like when you got closer to the window?
No.
As in, not what the figure looked like.
No, my eyes were shut.
No, I'm being dead serious. Every time he gets close to the window, you see what it looks like what the window looks like closer. There looks like there's no space in the window at all, but there's still a figure that's there. I mean, from when he's a bit further away, which is a bit more. You can question that. Also, what the?
Even if that's fake, yeah, or even if that's, I don't know, an animal. What are you doing out there? Go home.
It's banter that all it says in the translation is man is praying every time he's not answering the question.
If I was in that position and I'm turning into each room, if something jumps out on me, I'm just gonna. I'm done. What else could? If he walked around one of them corners and that was me and that thing with a glowing eyes just went, yeah, I'd just be like, that's it, on the floor.
But you're saying
I'm dead.
Yeah, but listen, you're saying if it went yeah. But imagine you ran around the corner, it was just like yeah, and then just bunning us and then sipping the cheese. You're still dying. You're still gonna you know, like, oh my god, there's something in there. Ah!
That third one.
That was a bit creepy still. I'm not gonna lie, I've had a couple chills.
Got mum spaghetti.
The YouTube channel Lego Papa TV travels to the abandoned Letchworth Village Mental Asylum in New York. The village consists of 130 buildings.
It's
and serves
always
as an
a mental
for the
asylum.
Physically and mentally disabled for over 100 years. The institution was permanently closed down in 1996 after thousands of reports of patient abuse. The patients, most of them children, were found unclothed, unbathed, malnourished, and neglected. Hundreds of patients lost their lives at the Letchworth Asylum and were buried in nameless graves near the institution. Levy from Lego Papa TV is investigating the now abandoned Letchworth Asylum with his wife Kathy. When they get to the area that used to be the hospital morgue, Kathy sees something very strange in one of the doors.
With your wife.
Wait.
If your wife wants to do this with you, she's the one.
Yes. I saw
No, you should both drive off a bridge.
The Riddler's here.
But it was fast.
Wait, Chris. Hello?
Look.
Standing up.
Dead serious. When you pointed this way, I saw this.
Yeah.
I like somebody was like this and one like this.
Now, unfortunately, they didn't capture what she saw on camera. So, Levy decides to set up a static night vision camera to record the hallway where his wife saw the strange figure. Hours after he sets up the camera, he catches something downright chilling.
I can't see anything.
Nope.
our screen is very black right now. We're gonna have to wait for him to like brighten it.
I feel like I can't see.
No.
What looks
Oh,
to
was
be
that?
a
I saw it
malformed
just then.
apparition of a person seems to peek around the corner and then simply disappear back into the darkness. Could this be the spirit of one of the patients that passed away at the Letchworth Asylum? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
That's a hoax. So far, that
Rise.
that Saudi Arabian guy, number 3, yeah.
Wins.
It's not that it wins, bruv. It brought chills, bruv. Chills were going through like, yo, blood.
Yeah, these them ones where it's like
I think on top
a
of
shape like doing this
yeah, it's
and then going back. They're not the greatest, but us, because we're watching it now thinking, oh, whatever, someone's just added that in.
but once you're watching this, my brain automatically goes to what's going through the Donny's brain, as opposed to just what we're seeing, yeah. And the only thing I can question is, why would you do this stuff alone? And I say that because, as I said to you, the same thing about if you know you had some sort of paranormal event, whether people believed you or not, the moment you start speaking about it, you're now in that questionable folder, and that's when your whole life goes left, simply because no one's taking you seriously, and you now know there's something more to. Do you know what I'm saying? And the moment you start seeing stuff like that, like no one in his village or whatever knows who this guy is, yeah, and the rest of YouTube does. There's no one out there helping this guy. He needs help. He shouldn't be doing this alone.
If obviously that was a camera they just left to record, yeah. If that was real, can you imagine going home to edit the footage and having to look through it and then just see it? One more, and then we're cuddling tonight.
TikTok user Joe Vrola is at home with his girlfriend when he hears something strange coming from somewhere in their apartment. Since they have experienced unexplained activity in their home before, he takes out his camera and starts recording as he goes to check out the sound. It did not go well.
What are you doing?
I think I heard something.
What is on there? Cross.
Oi, this is that yard.
Oh, I'm moving house. I'm burning this one down.
What the? Jesus Christ.
Are you dumb?
Did you see it?
Why would she be
A
standing
floating
there like
figure
that?
seems to rise up out of the chair, disappearing into nothing. But Joe actually seems to be a bit more freaked out by the sudden appearance of his girlfriend.
Shit, she's...
Yeah, why is she that close?
She nearly caught the right hook.
Jesus Christ.
Now, what do you think this strange floating figure is? Is it a ghost? Or is it just some very good special effects work? You decide. In the shadows.
Extra, yeah?
Reddit
Cool.
user A. Perez submitted this next video to the Nuke's Top 5 subreddit. He claims the video was originally shared to Facebook by his niece, Jamie, who had recorded her children playfully jumping on her new bed. But when the video was posted, friends and family were very quick to point out that there was something very strange going on in the video that Jamie hadn't noticed at the time of the recording. When she reviewed the footage, she was shocked.
One of them gonna start floating.
Whoa.
Did you see it? Right before she ends the video, while still distracted by her children, a shadow can be seen lurking in the bathroom, seemingly hiding behind the door.
Dad.
What makes this footage even more bizarre is that even though there's enough light to slightly illuminate the bathroom, the figure does not seem to have any facial features that catch the light. Even when the footage is brightened and enhanced, there are still no facial features or details visible in the bizarre shadow figure. So is this creepy footage real or fake? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on Twitter for video and channel updates.
Just off of that last one, I see someone post a picture of a bin in like a restaurant or something, and all you can see is eyes, but you can't see skin. And I don't mean like they're really black. I mean you can genuinely only see eyes. And it just makes you sit there and think. It's like you've seen pictures like that when, like, out of nowhere, if you look at a certain point of a picture, all you can see is the eyes of someone. But that's when you can see a person, so it's a bit different.
The last one is a bit like, there's burn the house down and move out.
Yeah, but
to a different country.
What from the recording?
Maybe
because in live action, you're not noticing that.
Maybe you'll be safe on the moon. Move to the moon. The second last one, that one was a load of bullshit. That was definitely fake, just because the way he spun round. Because I'm not gonna lie, the girlfriend jump scared me.
Yeah,
and I think her being set up there to stand there for a jump scare after it, I think that was all set up. You can do that, like if you're a good enough editor, you can chuck a little bit of that smoke or whatever in there and then turn around for the real jump scare.
Oh yeah, it really doesn't help that we don't really understand that level of editing and things like that.
Though.
Oh yeah.
That last one was a bit.
I feel like I've seen stuff like that, but I've allowed my brain to understand. I guarantee when I go to check it out, there's going to be nothing there.
Why do you want to check it out?
Why would you? So what if that's a person?
If I saw that in my toilet, I'm.
Where are you going?
Off the bridge. Are you dumb? Even if that is a person, and I'm at my yard alone or with my 2 kids, and there's just a person in my toilet. What's going on? Nope. Nope. Lock the bathroom door. Diesel can. I'm just gonna stand outside and.
No, I don't know. Like obviously, like you pray that those situations don't happen, like because that's technically just a break-in, isn't it?
Yeah.
How you react to a break-in, but because it's more to do with the fact that it's a surprise break-in, it's worse. Whereas if someone breaks in your home, I say surprise break-in.
Every break-in's a surprise.
No, not like
your planned break-ins.
No, I mean a surprise break-in.
Hey Aaron, hey Dave, it's Tuesday again. Yeah, I'm just breaking in, every week.
No, when I say a surprise, because I mean like, for instance, right now, we know how long we've been here,
Yeah.
If we go in the bathroom and there's someone in it, we can't just react normally because what the fuck are they doing in there?
If we walked in there now and there's a random person in there, do you think
what,
staying to help? Or what do you think's happening? Especially if it's just a dark shadow. Do you think I'm staying to help you, or your house, you deal with it?
I'm going to get the ZK, bro. You get me? But yeah, no. In general, when it comes to the paranormal, I think everyone experienced something, but it's like a lot of us go through that shadow thing. It's never that obvious. It's only because they recorded it. So as I say to you, like you might have seen, like you see, you've said sometimes you feel like someone might be there, or you catch a reflection and
maybe
there is. You don't know what you've seen, and we don't understand what we've seen either. So we can kind of just carry on with life.
People just record everything now. They record themselves making a cup of tea or like putting socks on.
Yeah.
People record everything. This hasn't swayed me either way, but like I said, Nuke Top 5, there's other channels that always do these videos. So if you did enjoy this, it's our first ever one. Make sure you let us know by liking the video and letting us know in the comments. So the next time Nuke or anyone else drops one of these,
we'll just
we can react to it again. Yeah, man. And we got if you're new to the channel because of the ghost video, we've got a lot of music reactions out. We've got the podcast that's been going for over a year now, and we're going to be doing more trailers,
more reactions,
anything
basically.
that is to react to.
Obviously we all have our different interests, so it's it's interesting to see how other people react to
This was mine. These are the sort of videos I'll watch. Next time, I guess Aaron's gonna bring something for us to react to. There's loads of stuff, man. You can react to anything. So
yeah. Not only that, like there's stuff that people don't really know about that exist. Like as I said to you, if you got here through a YouTube hole, if I don't watch those same videos that automatically autoplay the next one, you're never gonna find yourself at these. Like these, they're not necessarily like dead. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that because I think your taste is dead. I'm saying it because you wouldn't just search this.
Four out of there was 6 on this one. 4 out of the 6, I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
But there's some Nuke's top 5s where all 5 I'm like my like sweating.
Man said he had to watch it with the light on.
Watch it with the lights off. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lights on. That's minimum. Of course with the light on.
But yeah, do you know what? In the comments, let us know if you've had any paranormal experiences, because I think a couple of us have, and we just don't talk about it because we don't want to come across as crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like let us know. You know, even if there's other videos you might want to let us show us so we can react to it, because like this is actually kind of interesting if you ask me. You know, number 3 was the winner, but still,
definitely the winner.
You know, I don't even think like they were shaped like humans, so forget the glowing eyes and the dark figure. Also, he's a crackhead, because who's doing that by them damn self, bruv? Like you gotta be bored, and I don't mean like, oh, I don't know what to do bored. I mean, I hate this country. What should I do with my time bored? For you to strap you have to strap a torch on your head, and then it's worse here because the shots are always dark. There's bits he turns into the room and it's dark, and I'm imagining it like that's what he's seeing, as opposed to
that is what he's seeing.
What, just darkness?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Darkness.
Fuck that. But yeah, till the next time. Catch you guys later.
I ain't drinking Hennessy no more. That depends what I'm on. Okay, I light them on it right now. Looking for a bad bitch that's tryna bite down. Read them up. Anything goes, you know. This where anything goes, you know.